Good evening. This is Talos, and this is Random Pasta. I had some technical difficulties the first time I recorded this, so, it was salvageable, but the point of this is I don't have time to edit right now, so I'm just gonna make some content that I don't really have to edit. And so it's actually easier for me to re-record this. So what I did was I went to creepypasta.com like this, and I hit take me to a random pasta, and this is what I got. I got a story called The Face That Watches. This is a story that has received pretty good ratings here on creepypasta.com. It's got an 8.9 out of 10. And so what I thought I'd do is just read this. I guess I'm no longer reading it cold because I've read it once before. But for all you know, this is the first time I'm reading it. And we'll see if it deserves this high rating it's got. By the way, this sort of content must be a good idea because Slime Beast put out a random creepypasta video today, so or yesterday rather. Pardon me. So it must be a good idea. That or he's stealing my idea and I should sue him. But anyways, let's begin. That was gross. The Face That Watches. I already know what I want to say about this story, so I'll just read it straight through and we'll go back and talk about it a bit. The Face That Watches. There's a strange face in the woods outside my window. Mum and Dad won't listen, though. Mum and Dad, so we're British. It stares and stares. Little brother hates hearing about it. He thinks it's meant to scare him. The story about the man with no face. My terrible Cockney accent, ladies and gentlemen. The face watches me all hours of the night and day. Big sister says that it is all lies. She says that Mum and Dad should call in head doctors. It doesn't matter how many times I tell them about him. The man in the dark. No one listens. I don't like when Mum says I have to play outside because I have to be close to him. He is too tall. He is too thin, like he doesn't eat. The man doesn't move when he watches me. He just makes me cold. Makes it so I can't run. I don't like when he's around, and I think I should stay away from the fence. Mum has to drag me inside for dinner because I can't stop staring. She's angry at me for being out so late in the cold. Can't she see him? The tall man that is now standing in our yard. After dinner tonight, Mum is making me sit in my room, no TV, because I didn't come when she called. That's such a little kid thing. Like, I understand it serves a purpose in the story, but it's also something that is, like, believable for a little kid. Like, I'm just looking at this interesting thing that I see in the yard. And, Mom and Dad can't see what it is. But he or she is just looking at this interesting thing and doesn't come when they're called and gets in trouble for it. I sit at my desk with my homework, trying to finish it before Dad comes in to check. When I see him standing in the yard. The man without a face. The tall man standing close to my window. He is always there now, even when I point him out to Mum and Dad. I don't know why they can't see him. Ugh, excuse me, that was yucky. My dreams are full of him now. He is standing in the background as I do real magic for my friends. That's such a cute, like, little kid dream. He stands in my dreams watching. I've told him to leave me alone, but only in my dreams. Mum called the doctor today. She says I'm very sick. I keep coughing up blood, and I can't sleep. So, up to this point, our protagonist, male or female, what age, we don't really know. We just know it's a middle child. There's been psychological symptoms. Like, the kid is seeing something and suffering psychologically from it, but now there are physical symptoms, coughing up blood, can't sleep. She says I'm not eating very much. She tells him, the doctor, of the tall man I see, I don't think it matters anymore. The doctor says I need to go to hospital, sorry, we're British. He says that maybe something is wrong with my brain and I will need scans. Again, that is a cute, that's like such a, excuse me. That's such a little kid way of like summarizing there's something wrong with my brain. The coughing is bad now. It hurts a lot. The tall man is still watching. Mum sits with me in the night time to make sure I'm okay. She asks me what I am humming, and I can't tell her. I don't know the words. I didn't even know I was humming. She tucks me in and kisses my head. The tall man isn't outside my window anymore. He hasn't been for a whole day. But he's still in my dreams. His long, long arms reaching for me. The music is loud in my ears. I can see Mum reading to me. Her lips are moving, but the music is so loud. I cough and cough. Lots of blood comes up this time. She sits on the end of my bed staring at me, waiting for it to stop, but it doesn't. I wish it would because I need to tell her something. The tall man isn't outside my window anymore. The tall man isn't in our yard. He isn't even in the woods. The coughing is too much, and I feel like I'm falling asleep. I try to fight it very hard because I need Mummy to know. The tall man is in the corner now. He is in my room. I muted myself for a second. Sorry about that. The tall man's in the corner now. He's in my room, and that's the end. That's the end, and that's the brilliant part of this story. I like this story. Some of you will say, and a lot of people in the comments, whoa, that kid's creepy. A lot of kids in the comments have said, there's too many Slender Man stories, and I agree. There are too many. And most of them are terrible. Most of them don't fit with the original vision of what Slender Man was supposed to be. Most of them are too explicit. Most of them, Slender Man targets adults or he kills people in a way that you see or something like that. This does not do any of that. Slender Man appears. He drives his victim insane, and then the victim starts to have physical symptoms. And you can interpret the ending as, she's dying. She's about to die. You can interpret it as Slender Man only exists in her head, and she really is sick. Or you can interpret it as he's in the room, he's going to take her, whatever taking her means, and the disease isn't going to be what kills her. Maybe the disease is just something that happens to humans that see him. This is almost sort of Lovecraftian, the music begins and she's going insane. She hears this music that's not there, she starts humming it, and then the tall man appears. It's brilliant. I like this story. I don't like 99% of Slender Man stories. This I like. So tell me in the comments what you think of this story, and tell me what kind of content you'd like to see, especially as we head into October, spooky month. I'm gonna try to upload some things over the coming weeks. I have some things recorded that just need to be edited. So Tell me in the comments what you'd like to hear in the near future. And for now, I have nothing to say to close this out. Until next time, yes.